Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Buy This Watch, a super hot smoking deal, one worth checking out. Now some things to point out. I don't own these watches, I don't know these dealers, and therefore I do not warrant these purchases. These just so happen to be a really great deal that I found as I was watch hunting. Figured I'd pass it along to you. You'll also want to know that in the title of the episode is the date. By the time you see this episode, these watches may not still be available. Still worth checking out though, because if it's still available, it might be a watch you want to have a closer look at. Happy hunting.
This week, in Buy This Watch, we have a triple threat, an old friend and some new ones. Let's dive right in. Tutima, super brief. A new Tutima has turned up here, and this is a 793 with a date. It's got the fitty inside. No bracelet. Don't worry about that because those bracelets are so janky. It's worth considering without it. And for $900, my goodness, what a steal. But I would still ask this seller for $75 to $100 off. I can't say them saying no to $75 off. At least 50 off. Get something off of this one. So this one is also on eBay. We're going to be sticking to mostly Chrono 24 today because that's where the deals were popping. And we're going to see the same watch listed in both places for different prices, better on Chrono, by different sellers and by the same seller. So I do not know what is going on with all of the Japanese watch sellers and the overlap. Madness. Next up, Seamaster 41mm quartz, this one right here. You'd be tempted to go for this one because it's cheaper, but there's no bracelet. And these bracelets, they're like $400 or $500 if you can get them. So for the little bit of extra money, a little under $200, it's best just to go for the bracelet. This is reference 226580. It's a quartz piece, and she's pretty gorgeous, I have to say. If the Brosnan era blue wave dial is not for you, if you like these bigger indices, the broadsword hands, this is a great piece. This seller is called E-Lady, and E-Lady sells here. E-Lady, I don't even know if there's a lady involved. E-Lady sells on eBay, also has her own website, which is going to get pretty crazy here in a second. So we're looking at $16.45 on Chrono. E-Lady does not negotiate, so save your time and trouble trying to knock her down on this price. If we look at the exact same listing, oh, it changed. Oh my gosh, it changed since last night. That's hilarious. I loaded these in anticipation of shooting. Today is Sunday, and this is going to debut on Monday. All right, this one is this? Yeah, still E-Lady. $16.22 on eBay. This is now the prevailing deal. Now, something to note on this one. Where is it? The clasp has had a little bit of a life, but little Cape Cod will take that activity right out for you. Polish that right up. This is steel. All right, $16.22 on eBay versus $16.45 on Chrono. On her own website, it's $18.69, which makes no sense. Other than sometimes E-Lady has a 10% off coupon if it's your first time buying on her website. So even if we do that 10% off, you're still better off buying it off of the eBay listing. Amazing. That's a really great price for this watch. If we look at the comps, this has been comping in the upper 18s. This probably finished at 17 and change, I would wager. So if you like this model, pick her up, $16.22. Now, this listing will have expired by the time this video airs. It's going to relist. We've got 11 watchers here. Unless someone pulls the trigger on this between now and tomorrow, you should be good to go with that. All right, coaxial chronometer 41. I call this the big blue because there's no wave dial on here, and if I caught myself staring at this watch, I would get lost in this big blue, beautiful dial. I've been thinking about one of these. It'd be a bit redundant in my collection, but if the wave dial isn't to your flavor, we got the big blue here. Now this retails at approximately $4,400. I haven't been in an Omega AD since they ripped it from my town. But this is going to be a used and bruised special today. If we find this model out on Chrono, 2608. Wow. What? That's almost $2,000 off. Let's see who this seller is. Lips. My main man Lips out of Japan. I don't know Lips. I don't know if I bought from Lips before. But used and bruised special. This ceramic insert has a mark right here at 3 o'clock. That could be off-putting to some. I don't mind a used and bruised watch if it means a steep discount and if the error is not that bad. These types of things are always going to look worse in the photo. And you know what? If you bought a brand new watch, you're going to be walking around with it worried about the first scratch. This one comes with the first scratch for free. No worries. 2608. Pretty great price. Again, Lips selling on eBay for more. 2800. I think the fees on eBay are higher than Chrono 24, so I do not know what is going on with these price variables. But 4400 versus 2600. I'd throw Lips an offer of $24.75, see what he comes back with, and then ratchet up to $2,500. Get something off of this just because. I think these comparables, let's see what the comps have been going for. To check comps, we type in the reference number down here to sold completed. Ended recently is probably best. Let's see, what are we at on this? 2608. This one's on strap, so we can't count it. I think this is the black one. You know what? One in March, 2650 best offer. So this probably sold for in the 25s. Yeah. You know what? Go in at 24.75, and I don't know, I'm thinking maybe hold tight there because it has the error on the bezel. Did this one have an error? Let's have us a closer look here. No. You know what? Change of strategy. Go in at 2300, see what happens. All right, go buy this watch.